Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Ryan Saplin here, coming to you today with a video about public speaking and improving your public speaking. I wanted to actually talk about how to essentially memorize better. And I'm not the best person on this subject, but I do want to give you my opinion to help you out. And you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. Is that the things that help you memorize something is stories. So if you can somehow, we always remember what happens in Alice in Wonderland or in Pinocchio. You sort of know what happens. You don't know exactly everything, but you can fill in the blanks because you know the story, you know the major plot points. And that's kind of what you need to do when you are trying to memorize something, the major plot points. The one thing I think about when it comes to memorizing, I would think that if you're going to do like a TED talk, that you would have to memorize everything. I think that's what it seems like. You just practice and you practice and you practice. There's a saying that I heard that sort of speaks to kind of what it means to be a good speaker or just a good performer in general. Was amateurs practice until amateurs practice until they get it right. Professionals practice until they can't get it wrong. So you think about someone performing, like I used to do magic tricks, in high school. I was that kid, right? Doing magic tricks. I was a magician, and to get good at something, you have to practice all the time. Like I would practice every time I had every moment I could. I always had a deck of cards in my hand, and it's the same thing with public speaking. Like I'm making these videos, and a big part of why I'm making these videos is to practice to get better at talking in front of the camera. It's like my 10th video I've made today, right? And I'm looking straight at the camera, and it's helping me a ton. Just get relaxed. It gets me more comfortable with looking at the camera, talking in front of the mic. Like the other problem I used to have when I talk here in front of my desktop is I would shake my desk here, but that helps with memorization. It's a little off topic, but the idea is that you need to have similar conditions. If you practice under similar conditions, it does help a lot. So if you're able to practice on the stage or in the area that you're practicing in, it will make a big difference. Another thing that helps with memorization is there's this book. It's a Dale Carnegie book on public speaking. I wonder if I can find it, but it basically says that you just need to memorize the first letter or the first word of every line. So whatever book you have, right? If you could just memorize the first word of every line, and because then let's say you're standing at a podium, you can have like a piece of paper, and all you have to do is remember. Because if you practice enough, you'll have it down, but then you still need to remember certain lines. So you just need to highlight the N words, and then that will help you remember the entire line. Or in this case, I forgot who it was. He was referencing in the story of the Dale Carnegie book I'm talking about, but he would write the words on his hand, basically, of each line, and then once he read that word, he knew where he was. I don't know if that's going to help you, but hope you get the idea. Hope this helps you out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. If you like the video, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I'll see you guys later.